face the whole time, actually.
Oh, I ain't even got my podcast blunt going.
You never do.
Real slippery
Hey.
over there, bro. Real slippery.
Mm-hmm.
Haha. Yeah.
Slippage.
What it is?
Good.
Oh, what's up? Can a nigga get them good?
Is that water?
Yeah.
Keep up like he ain't been. You already know it's not water.
I was gonna say that's.
Oh,
This
that's
is
a
water.
That's a whole full glass of not water, my friend.
Oh god.
This is water.
that nigga drinking.
That's what I'm saying,
Bruh, it's smallish. What? Hold on. Do I have to do the comparison again?
bro. If that's a shot glass, if
Yeah,
that's like a
that's
regular
a-
2-shot glass.
No, this is a double shot glass.
No, I'm saying it's a double
Yeah,
shot glass. It's 75% up. Nigga, that's like a good 3.54 right there. I should know I'm a bartender.
I miss being a bartender. Being a bartender was the life.
It's fun, dog.
I
I
am
had
not
the girl put her
intoxicated
number
for
on the
those that don't
receipt
want
the other day.
I'm doing good. Water break.
Whataburger. Ah, damn, I want some Whataburger, bro. Now that you say that.
This nigga start thinking about food now.
Man.
Did you roll it?
Huh?
The Texas toast with the yada that mean.
Dog, just they,
Yo, with the
just
chicken
they
strips.
sandwiches in general, bro. Really just be busting, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I fucks with their that chicken strip sandwich that they got. That shit is hard.
There we
I can
go.
try that
I
one.
think we all good now.
Last time I had Whataburger was on the way back from.
What's up?
I want to say from the Bay after Lyndon's wedding. But I had like a little layover. Was I in Texas or something? I was
Oh
close to
yeah,
Texas.
yeah.
I was either in Texas or close to Texas for my layover. No, I was in Denver. Matter of fact, now that I think about it, I was in Denver for some reason. In Colorado.
The fuck?
had the Whataburger in the
The airport.
Yeah.
It was probably a layover or some shit.
It wasn't. That's what I'm saying. It was a layover. I had a good layover.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
like an hour and some change. Got a Whataburger. Line
So
was
what's
like-
good, Jeffries?
Yeah, I'm telling you what's good. Whataburger. What you talking about?
Whataburger's all right. It's not good. But also, I'm out there streaming to my Twitch people out there, everybody that tune into the games. This is the other Jeffries and squad I be playing with. You know, we got Tamira up here. We got James up there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. What up?
And
What up?
this is the
Mr.
Jeffrey Show.
Motherfucking Mir.
The funny part is
Jeffrey
actually
Show.
I see Curtis down that way.
I'm always
I see him
down
down
here.
that way,
Yeah,
too.
I'm always down
You
here.
know what I'm saying?
He's down there. James
Tamir,
is
you
over
to my
there.
left. Yeah, you right there.
Yeah,
Tamira's
James is
up
over here.
Tamira's up
I
here.
love it.
Yeah.
We're all
And
on the
James
same
up
accord.
here.
There you go.
Hallelujah.
There we go. Yeah. See, StreamYard, it'll do that for you.
Gang it. Tweety gang it.
But you know, I'm just chilling, bro. Well, I'm over trying to get my mental health together. I'm being honest. You gotta get life back on track. Not that it's off track. It's actually I'm doing pretty well right now. Money's better. I'm saving money more. Yeah, nothing's like really going wrong. I'm just trying to get my gears back in working normal order, to be honest. So
I
Get that
get
WD-40
So-
working, you know.
So how
I'ma keep it a
how
buck.
you been?
I'm
How you been
thinking
doing
about sending my school a letter like, hey, to be honest, we're going through a lot of stuff right now. I don't know that I have the mental faculties to go through all 40 classes I signed up for. So I don't know if that date already passed, so you could drop classes like without
Yeah,
taking
the drop date.
you know what I mean? Yeah, the drop date. So I'm gonna see what's up. Let's see if I understand the group of people.
I mean, yeah. Which class do you think that you need? If you any class you think you need to get rid of, bro, just drop it.
I think I will. I mean, because I wouldn't, maybe I won't drop all of them. Because I mean,
Yeah.
if we were just like dropping the workload by 2 classes, I can knock that work out pretty easily, and
Yeah.
then still be able to take like a good rest day, you know, once or twice. Also, I regret not signing up for life insurance, so I could get like free or just cheaper therapy.
Hey, we can still get you on that life insurance thing, man. We can still
My
get you
guy.
on life insurance, bro.
I thought it had ended. Wasn't there a date that passed like January, or actually it was like December?
Oh, for what? To your school or what? To get life insurance? What?
No, just like insurance.
You can get life insurance anytime.
There's like an
What you
enrollment
mean?
period that ends. There's something where like the enrollment period. For
Oh,
the
health
college,
insurance. Health insurance.
Is that? I guess it's not the same thing. Health insurance.
No.
No, you're right.
Look,
Life
life-
insurance I can't get at any time. Yeah, you're right. Health
Life
insurance.
insurance, yeah, it's for your life, bro. But honestly, that's what a lot of people do, bro. They don't
So
even
is
know
health
about
insurance.
that, bro. They get their life insurance policies and then they borrow money from that. But that way they never just lose money because the money's always growing in there. You put money in the bank, you barely making 1% of your money.
You're not. You're actually losing money. You're
losing
literally
money.
losing money.
Like literally,
Yeah.
because the bank is gonna take your money and then move it, let it grow, and then give you back exactly what you had plus $2 in 7 years.
One thing I noticed, because so I bank with Chase. One thing I noticed with Chase is that the interest, pardon me, the interest I get on the money. Thank you, sis. The interest that I get back on the money that I have in the account is 0.01%.
Exactly.
That's not even a penny.
That ain't shit. That's why you
And
get more.
pennies ain't worth nothing.
Nope.
That shit, bro. BlockFi, what? I still love that BlockFi.
Yeah,
Get your Bitcoin, get your Ethereum, get your XRP, get your Solana, get your Mana, get your Polkadot, your Crow. Do your research.
Polkadot is a thing.
But you feel me? I just named 7 solid ones that I like.
Yeah.
Do your thing,
What?
boss.
I was gonna say that kind of leads me to a question. What, like, we can get into like some NFT talk. Like, what is an NFT kind of thing?
Tamir.
How do you even buy NFTs and all that? Like, we have to
Go
spend
ahead,
money?
Tamir. Go ahead. Yeah, you gotta spend money to make money.
You gotta spend money to make money? Is that how that works?
Go ahead, T.
So-
Tell them.
Let's just start off with the name itself. NFT stands for non-fungible token, aka a token that you can't really. It's a utility, you know. In order to get said utilities, you have to get it off of a certain coin, like a certain coin's blockchain.
Yeah.
Most popular one is Ethereum. That's the ETH that y'all see everywhere.
Right.
Some other good ones are Polygon, which are usually cheaper, Solana, Decentraland, who has their own metaverse and their own type of like land
And
you
you
can
need
personally
mana?
buy in the metaverse, but you
Okay.
need mana to do that.
You need mana.
There's also Solana and Sandbox. There's a place called Sandbox VR that's out in San Mateo, San Jose. There's one in San Francisco. So,
Okay.
for those that have been seeing Sandbox around their
Bro,
like
tell
investment
you.
areas,
Bro, we
I'm
gonna
not
start
a
doing this
financial
podcast.
advisor. Wait,
Bro.
real quick, let me say this. I am not a financial advisor.
Mm-mm.
I am not a trained broker. This is just stuff that I've been reading about. I've done my research. If you do it, that's not me. I did my research for me. I'm just letting y'all know what's out there.
Yeah.
Do what you can. So
I'm telling you, we're
I'm
gonna
not
have to
a
do this
financial advisor.
podcast in the VR, bro. We're gonna have to get a VR. Everybody be Oculus
Yeah, that'd be
up,
fire.
and we record the podcast in VR. Have
I'm
a whole
with that.
party. We can have
That'd be pretty
people
cool,
come
actually.
through and sit in the crowd. That should be dope.
Dead ass. So
That
there
would be
are
really dope, actually.
there's multiple NFTs that are out. There's one that's coming out right now called Cable Monkeys that I'm highly interested in. I sent you guys the little picture of it, so you can like win a free one. I tagged y'all in that.
Okay.
So everybody else has been looking into NFTs, thinking about getting it. The way to get it is first, rule number 1, download MetaMask. It's gonna have a fox on it. With that, save your secret code after you're done setting it up. Then you go and buy either some Ethereum if you want to stay on the ETH blockchain, or you buy some Solana or Polygon if you want to stay on those blockchains. From there, join Discords, look at Instagrams, Twitters, and then from there, really make sure those are the official sites based on what you're looking for in an NFT. Once you join that Discord, turn your DMs off for some of them, because some of them will not DM you. And if you get a DM from that same profile picture and they said they won't DM you, be careful. They're trying to steal your crypto. Be careful. They are trying to steal your crypto. Okay?
Say that again.
A lot of scammers out
Go
there.
ahead, you repeat that last part. That's some important information right there.
What was the last part? Oh yeah. So
I was gonna say what?
after you join the Discord, a lot of Discords are going to advise you to turn your DMs off, because some people will take that same profile picture that the legitimate Discord server uses and send you a message saying, hey, we're doing a live mint, this, that, and the third. Chances are they're trying to scam you out your crypto. So be careful. If you feel like it's legit and still kind of sketch on it, shoot a message to one of the admins. Really, just be like, hey, bro, I seen this. Like, message me. Is this happen? Is this live? Is this for real? They either say yes or no, and then go with that information. But yeah, Twitter is a good space to find new places. Instagram is a great place to find new spaces too. But you got to make sure you're in that Discord so you're up to date.
Yeah, be a part of the communities, man. You gotta find out what's going on.
My man down there knows what we talking about. He knows the sauce. He has an NFT.
He does an NFT.
I got 3.
I have not purchased any NFTs.
I got
One
3.
second.
Two purchased, 1 made.
Oh, you made one?
I minted my own NFT, yeah.
Oh, snap.
We're doing the podcast right now. You see my text?
Yes, sir.
No, man, sir. We're doing a podcast.
I know, he said, hold on, right. There you go, take the business calm.
Right.
But yes, sir, bro. NFTs. I think everybody should get one, bro. Yeah, download that MetaMask wallet. Bro, there's a lady out there who literally flipped $20. And she was just a part of the communities. Bro, she flipped $20 and made $100,000 off of NFTs last year.
Oh, snap.
You talking about Florence?
You say, huh?
You talking about a particular friend of yours?
No. Oh, Florence be all with the investments and shit. But nah, this other lady that's flipped $20 into $100,000.
Shit.
Pretty good right there.
Mm-hmm. It's all possible, folks.
I'm looking for the article. I'm gonna post the article on our channel so you can look at it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Beautiful.
Okay, that's some good information
That's
right
what I'm
here.
saying. I like to have the what's the name, bro? The facts.
No,
Yeah, you gotta have the facts. You can't
That's
just
what's
saying stuff we
necessary.
don't know what it is. You gotta have them facts, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I should have added. Go ahead, bro.
My bad. I was gonna throw out real quick. I'm happy to announce that I'm gonna start doing YouTube videos, going in depth on what NFTs are, how to go about getting NFTs, what NFTs I'm looking at, not which ones you should look at, because you feel me, do what's best for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just what I'm looking at and where what information I'm receiving to help y'all help others, things of that nature. You know,
Look at this.
NFTs are definitely the future.
36-year-old made $109,000 in 9 months. 24-year-old artist made $300,000 in 10 months. But I'm about to send you. Brittany Pierre is the latest lady. She made $100,000. Started with $20.
That's some good money right there.
Wow.
She made $100,000, bro, off of straight flipping NFTs. She'll buy one, sell it for more, buy another, sell it for more. Got some free ones, sold them.
See,
Dang, okay.
That's just how it is.
No, facts. That's how it is.
Like, bro, I'm telling you, millionaires are being made every day, especially in our day and age. You feel me? Especially with these cryptos. You feel me? I haven't made no hundreds of thousands yet, but I made a couple of thousands sometimes. I made a couple of thousands sometimes.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm trying to get to the point where I'm making, $100,000, $1 million, and these niggas is playing with big money, bro.
I'm going to get to that point. I believe that. I'm just in my own little. I'm just in my pit right now. We coming out of that soon.
That's the goal right there. I'm with it.
Got to get up on our own way.
Facts. My goal is to make my own, just make more films actually. I had that experience recently where I helped somebody produce, co-direct, and co-write a film. It was actually pretty satisfying.
Oh, nice.
Tiring as hell, but it was satisfying. So
but that's dope work though.
No, facts. Exactly.
No, definitely.
Even though I was tired, I'm like, yo, this is lit as hell. Like I'm having a good ass time doing this, So
nice.
It also showed me that it's not as hard as I thought it was when it came to like gathering up a crew of people to do and kind of just like shoot this vision. It's very simple actually.
Yeah. No, it is. It's just about doing it. That's the hard part.
It is about doing it, and it's like
and it's the consistency too.
Well, the consistency is there, but it's more like when you're actually like on the set, like it's not as daunting as some people make it seem, but at the same time, it is something that you have to take time and plan out. You can't just go ahead like, let me grab this camera and then just we make this short film. You gotta make sure you got the camera, you gotta make sure you have the right lens, the lighting, you need the sound, you need the talent, you need the people who are like, other people's gonna be doing like AD stuff and like assistant directing and assistant producing, making sure people are there, making sure there's food, people are fed, there's water there, make sure locations are good and set so you're not having location issues. Maybe even transportation if you got it, but it's a lot to think about, but when you really get it done, it's like, oh dang, okay, this is doable.
No, definitely. It is.
Hey, where are you streaming this to?
YouTube.
I don't know our name on YouTube. What's our name?
Look it up, type in 3 zones, but don't space it, just 3 zones and then space podcast. And then you'll see one of our videos, like an older video. Just click on the page and then
I'm up here typing in Jeffrey's podcast.
Right, exactly. Bro, I still gotta it's just so much stuff I could have like I don't have to do, but there's a lot of stuff that could be getting done for just stuff like the podcast and just my business. I still got like videos I got to make for my business and everything. I got to like buy materials and all that stuff. It's just like so. I'm trying to clear my brain space so I can knock it out.
Here's an idea. I mean, this is just me.
Mhm.
Please do what's best for you.
Be my cootie.
Every time you say that name, it's so weird. I'm like, are you? It takes me a second to register what you're saying. Like, what the hell is a cootie, my nigga? But
If you seen
yeah,
Genius, Kanye West, that's literally his
so
name.
you know
Cootie.
what? You know what? If as long as it's not spelled COOTIE, I'm good. As
No,
long
It's
as
D.
spelled
It's
like
D-I-E.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
D-I-E.
it's Cootie,
C-O-O. Yeah, cootie.
Oh, cootie.
but there's no
Yeah.
real emphasis on the D. It's just Cootie.
Yeah,
Like,
cootie.
yeah. It sound weird.
Well, I'm sorry. You about
Y'all
to
get
suggest
y'all
something?
minds out them gutters. No, man.
The cootie. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, what? Why not? What you saying?
Like, what was I saying? I can't
you gotta
remember.
give me some advice. I was like, yeah, just trying to get started.
Oh yeah, maybe just dive head first, and then from there the actual diving head first of like trying to figure all this out will clear up some headspace because you'll have to figure it out.
I do that, but and maybe it's the fact that I do that with schoolwork first, but it just like kind of makes it worse. And maybe that's because I'm doing the schoolwork and stuff. I really got to look at it and like try to like research and understand. Doing videography stuff and doing like writing stuff it does come easier when I dive in head first. The issue comes and I'm like, dang, I got schoolwork I got to finish. Then I start getting stressed about how much time I'm putting in on doing like it's really dumb brain stuff. Like I'm trying to explain, this is like really dumb brain stuff. Like it's stuff.
No, I understand.
Like it's stepped on a
I
regular,
understand.
like cool, chill time. If your brain, like you hadn't gone through anything recently or whatever, your brain is just chilling. It's something that's very easy to overcome and like and traverse. But in like wherever my brain space is right now, it's dumb difficult with stuff like stresses me out and kind of like fogs up my head. And it's like, all right, let me just like step back real quick so I can try to reacclimate and then come back to it. So
The ADHD
No.
kicking in, bro. I got
bro,
it.
it's really, you know what I mean? The funny part
I
is
got
like,
it too.
Like,
no, and you're being honest, like seriously, like, and the wild part is I always knew there was like a possibility of me having it, and I've always managed it pretty well. It's just like in the past like 5 months or so, it's just been really bad. So I'm trying to find out just ways to like kind of mitigate or just like not even mitigate, whatever I got to do to kind of get like a path back to my normal ADHD
Normal
brain,
scene?
my normal
Yeah.
brain,
Yeah,
you know
normal.
what I mean? Where I still,
Yeah.
I go through these thoughts, but it's easier just for me to be like, and just get stuff done.
here's the thing.
Yeah.
I recently
Fire
just
hat
got
by
off.
the way.
No, you're good. You're good.
No, so that's a
rec-
fire hat, by the way, my dude.
Oh, thank, appreciate it. Yeah. I am not a Dodgers fan. I had recently just got off of a Zoom call with someone that was spreading out some sauce about how to succeed in life and things like that. One of the things he talked about was raising your vibrations, like getting yourself to a certain frequency.
Okay.
Because a lot of the 99% kind of vibrate at this lower frequency of like doubt and hate and drinking to have fun and things
Right.
like the usual kid stuff we used to do.
Yeah.
Instead, there are certain tricks you can do. So one of the things he was saying was right when you wake up in the morning. Wait, before I even get to that, you have a conscious and you have a subconscious. The subconscious does not know what's real and what's fake. The conscious does.
Okay.
So the conscious is the gatekeeper of the subconscious. But you want the information to get to your subconscious. So with that, the very second you wake up, instead of hitting that snooze button, put on something inspirational. Put on something positive. Put on a song you like. Like, put yourself in that positive mood.
Bro, I'm
That
telling
way-
you, watch Genius and you will literally be inspired as an artist.
Okay.
As an artist, and what you would be like passionate about what you do again. Like it'll make you like, God damn, I gotta get to work. This nigga Kanye been at it since '98. Like,
Right.
Since-
right.
literally
Yeah,
like
since
and it's
98,
like
that's wild.
but it's the drive. It's like the being out there, literally in the streets, going through the studios, being denied, doing it again, through the accident, still pushing, recording a song. Like just the drive to have that passion to really want to do what you want to do. And that's what I'm really figuring it out for myself too, because I've been inconsistent with my music. And that's what I'm saying. I got life shit going on too, but music is something I always is a part of me. Even if I don't make it a big stage, it'd be dope to be a writer. Like,
Yeah.
just getting
It's
paid
just
off a
something that you
writer
love to do.
credits. Exactly.
fact.
started.
It's the work, and that's like I said when I was doing that. My bad. Okay, when I was,
No, go
I appreciate it. When I was talking about doing that film earlier, that work was great. That was very invigorating and inspirational work. And I was tired because we was like running around all day and like waking up mad early. But it was good. I really enjoyed it. I had a good time. I'd love to do it again. And that inspired me to that stuff like that inspired. But when it comes to certain things, and we all have these these moments in life where stuff just bogs us down naturally.
Yeah. We're human.
I mean, we're human. And at this point, I'm trying to just, like I said before, just find better ways to deal with it at this point. So.
No, definitely, and I'm 1000% confident you're gonna find those ways. If you don't find those ways are gonna find you.
You know me. I mean,
I'm
never too down too long. I'm gonna find a way out.
My man, like my man, right there.
And once again, I'm not broke. I have money. These are mental issues you're talking about.
We get you, bro. You ain't gotta explain to nobody.
No, I'm messing.
Oh man,
it's just somebody who just came to the show.
To piggyback off of Curtis's genius, Kanye was talking about sitting in the house all summer making 5 beats a day. Like, yo, that's dedication. For 3 summers,
like
5
3
beats a
summers.
day. 5 beats a day. Like, bro, that is.
Bro, I feel like
because that's what it takes.
I've listened to every album Kanye dropped. Since the college dropout, and I think Genius gave me a more peek into his life that I think I needed to understand the man that he is.
Yeah.
And why he thinks the way he does. And I understand why, because he has that. He's on that frequency, bro.
Yeah.
He's on that Elon Musk frequency now.
Yeah.
That Jay-Z frequency. He's up there. He just expresses it differently, but he always does it great in his music. And people may hate how he does it and how he portrays his art, but bro, his shit be deep, bro. I hate to say it.
It takes a certain mindset for that. Like it really takes a certain mindset to make music like that. I'm starting to understand there's a lot of people who are really like that in life that other people just don't realize. You know what I mean? Like they don't see that they actually have those kind of mental. I don't even call them afflictions, but.
But yeah, once you really see somebody else struggling with it publicly, you feel me? We all bury our own little similarities like that underneath. Right. We don't want nobody ever see us doing that shit. Yeah, we'll get called crazy and shit.
We acclimated like assimilate to the culture.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But when you actually I'm saying, because I'm a fan of Genius, because the 3rd episode just dropped like last week. It was a great episode. And
it's on right now for me.
It's on, yeah, I'm telling you, it's a great episode. And it just shows you, it's like, bro, it's still some similarities between people. He has everyday struggle. He has mental, people have mental issues for sure. He just has a voice at a top peak that expresses himself, and he does it through his music. And he tells you all the time, I don't know how to talk to the masses. He tells you, I don't know how to talk. He says, I speak alien and I take pills to turn it into English. Like, he tells you that. He's like, his brain is functioning at a different frequency. But also weird, how he got there was the drive and the hurt, the pain. Losing his mom. That's why he went on the path he did for a minute. But that brought him right back from Jesus walks to Jesus is my bestie.
Yeah, Jesus is king. Jesus is king.
Jesus is king. Yeah.
Specific.
Yeah, pretty. Because in one of the episodes, Genius, Kanye talked.
Hey, bro, I don't know if it's just me, but you kind of going in and out.
You going in and out.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
I hear you now.
We can hear you, my friend. You got some stuff going on in the background over there.
It's probably trying to pick up the show too.
Oh yeah, probably.
I hope not. Shit, I might have had a text come through.
That's possible. Yes, continue.
But there was I believe it was the 3rd episode, right at the very beginning. Kanye and his mom were on stage. His mom opened up the floor to the audience for questions for Kanye, and they asked him about his confidence. And a lot of people started criticizing him for being overconfident. And my man retorted back with,
how can one be overconfident?
How
That
can
makes
you
no
be
sense.
overconfident? Like, bro,
That makes
like
absolutely no
you
sense.
should want to be confident in
Yeah, that's
yourself,
like-
and that's true. You should. Like,
There's a lot of people in the
Yeah.
world who kind of try to put you down if they feel like you should be at a certain level, and especially if they're only at a certain level and they see that you could rise past them, they're gonna try to put you down. They're gonna really hate and
Exactly.
just say
and
wild
I
stuff
literally
like
and
that.
I see it. And that's why I'm saying I got to peek into the barriers that Kanye was facing, especially branching off to go through his little I hate saying little, but going through his fashion brand, like making his fashion brand and bringing that to the industry. Because honestly, this nigga has changed the culture twice.
Yeah,
He did it with music, and then he did it again with his clothing line.
you are not wrong. You are definitely not wrong, bro.
Like
Actually, even then, just to piggyback off that, I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm just adding to it. He also, honestly, I would say 3 times, because when he changed it with his music, he was also changing it with his clothes. Niggas wasn't bringing back the OG Jordans. Niggas wasn't wearing polo tees. They wasn't wearing backpacks and polo hats backwards and things like that. I'm looking at this like Kanye really was doing that.
Like, bro, that's what we got. That's what I don't know about y'all, but that's definitely what we got inspired by. From 2004 to 2007, 2008. Well, 2008 is when his mom, but like the 2000 end of 2007. But that time where he dropped from the college dropout to graduation, those 3 albums right there, yeah, that was the time definitely, and that brought a whole era of change into the world.
Yeah,
exactly.
I remember he was one of the first artists, and this was around like when iPods really just first came out, and niggas ain't old, but we know when iPods was iPods, and before it was just on iPhones. But it was for like one of the first few songs was Flashing Lights, and I can't remember the other
Flashing
Lights. But that album, I was listening to that in the headphones. I'm like, bro, I don't know what this is, but this is like taking me somewhere. I was walking around.
That's Graduation. For those
Graduation. That album was lit. I'm like, yo, this is
Graduation was fire.
His best album, in my opinion.
I mean, because a lot of other stuff was really flat, like octavely, like it was really flat. Like we F with it. Like Lil Wayne had some fire, tracks.
But that's what I'm saying.
Most of the time, kind of on the flat end. But Kanye West, he came through like with real like percussion. Like you really were listening to music, and
and that's what I'm saying. You gotta watch him create it and how he creates it and how he feels himself. Like literally, I'm literally like, I hate to say it, but I'm like, damn, nigga, this is what I be doing. But the only difference is I don't be out there like Kanye be out there. I don't be, all the places that Kanye be out there, because he actually moved to where niggas was making it happen. He moved out there to go ahead. You know what I mean? So that's not
he
like
moved to Chicago, or did he move from Chicago?
No,
he moved
He moved from Chicago to New York.
Ah, okay.
And then from New York, he ended up going to LA, and then he went back around, in between there.
Yeah, just bouncing. And it was cool for him because he was already making fire ass beats.
And he was getting money off of his beats. That's the good thing. He was already known in the industry for his beats.
Yeah, he was like working with a lot of different people, wasn't he?
But then you see the passion that he had. Like he said, even back then, he wanted to be the #1 artist in the world. He's still a great artist. Puts out hits. You feel me? Donda was spiritual. That's why it was hitting like College Dropout.
Yeah.
Because College Dropout was spiritual.
Right. And that's, man, I'm over here finna harp on somebody. But when I'm be talking about Drake and people like talk about him as like one of the best artists, I'm like, his music's cool, but like, I don't be feeling nothing. Like, and that's fine. That's what it's like. That's low key what it's for. But when it comes to like really kind of being
you can't lie, bro. You felt Drake on Take Care.
No, I didn't.
You felt
I felt him on it. Reading This Is Too Late.
Yes, I felt him on that. Thank you. That was a
I get that one, but what Take Care was a nice album.
Take Care was an amazing album. Take Care is his best album.
I remember.
Oh wait, no, you're wrong. My bad.
I remember when I first
said thank me later.
Okay, yeah. Take Care.
You did say thank me. You said thank me later at first.
I never said thank me.
No, I know you meant Take Care. I promise you said Take Care.
I promise I said Take Care. I got the clip.
He said I got the clip.
That boy said I got the receipt.
I got the clip.
Take Care actually is one of the.
Care.
It's literally Take Care, and then if you're reading This Is Probably Too Late, I'm not gonna lie to you, that's a huge gap of music. And then since then, like, does this stuff slap? Sure. Is it?
I think nothing was the same.
Nothing. I was just about to say that. Nothing was the same as hitting like that too.
I put Take Care. Nothing was the same if you're reading it too late.
I'm gonna go Take Care if you're reading this, and then Nothing Was the Same. nothing was a saying. I mean, if nothing
But
was a saying, oh my god,
fuck that. So far
If the remix
gone.
is played, bro.
So far gone with fire. So
That
far gone with
motherfucker,
fire.
that mixtape, that was the one that I was like, oh, this nigga Drake finna blow. I was
But
heard
it's
that. I was
almost
like,
like Drake
like-
was like. It's almost like Drake was. I'm not even gonna say what a prototype of what Kanye was. So that's not even what. Because Kanye was making those kind of beats for a long time. Drake kind of
That's what I'm
found
saying.
similar
Kanye-
beats and he
Kanye
rapped
made-
on it, but Kanye really like built his music from the bottom up and was like, all right, I
Bro.
see what you're doing, but this is really what it is when it comes to really expressing myself.
Like
in
I'm
that
saying,
kind of
Kanye,
way.
it's crazy because Kanye lyrics are so simple, but they're so powerful. Well,
Oh,
like
right,
if you
exactly.
really listen, like bro, I
You're not
would
doing
tell
no
you this,
lyrical stuff.
I would tell you to go to a YouTube and just watch this video real quick because we did an analysis in one of my film studies classes on this video because the imagery was great in it. And you feel me? My teacher was talking about everything that they were doing, the production wise and stuff. Because I told you I got that class too,
Right.
and we broke
Yeah.
down that video. Closed on Sundays
Oh yeah.
Okay.
on Jesus is King.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that shot is dope, and also the imagery though, and then his lyrics on top of that, how everything it was just like it was more. I ain't gonna draw. That was an experience watching that. I was like, God damn, because I'm like I heard the song, but I heard it off the album. I didn't see it with the choir, and the choir came in. I was like, oh. Goosebumps.
Boy,
I,
doing
was
something
like,
different.
I love music. I heard the choir. I was like, ooh, church feels. Gave
Yep.
me that feeling. And it, bro, it hit. I'm telling you, y'all should watch that hoe.
Jeez, I'm about to actually. I might watch it later tonight.
Put it on YouTube right now. Put it on YouTube. Nah, never mind.
Wow,
Move next
man.
topic.
These niggas got topics to talk about. God. So LeBron over here making like 56
1
points
second.
against
Keep going. I'm listening.
against the Warriors. So I mean,
Cause y'all weak.
you already know that ain't facts.
He said, yo, we.
You
Like,
already
he
know
don't
that
live
ain't
out
facts.
there in the bay.
You already know that ain't the facts. That don't mean nothing.
Bro,
Hop on a different team over out here. But no, it's wild because it's something that should not have happened. And the Lakers know that. They know that for a fact that should not have happened. Lakers fans are
All
like,
right.
oh, wow, this is wild as hell.
With that being
I
said,
didn't watch the game. I just saw.
I'm gonna have to
saw
watch
the
it. I didn't
highlights.
want to
I
hurt
just saw the
myself. Bro, how are
highlights.
we losing to these dudes? You'll see how Ashley
As-
is.
as a Laker fan
Right,
that
right.
has been a Laker fan since about 7 years old and has also watched Warriors games like live from that time. The Lakers and Warriors have always had a history of having really close games. That's just the battle between the West. Even when the Warriors were trash and the Lakers were hella good, Warriors were
I
keeping up
remember.
with them.
Okay.
So, and with
Bro,
that,
I
that
used to
just
go to
speaks
all of the Warriors games we was losing.
Dog,
Only went
dang.
to a few as a kid. Only went to a few as a kid. I was like, what is this?
I went to all them ones, bro. I had the Baron Davis jersey. I had the Jason Richardson shit. I was
I had a punk ass Rodney
the
Terry
Monte
outfit.
Ellis. I had Monte
Yeah, the
Ellis.
Monte
You feel me? I was
Ellis,
there
yeah.
for Monte Ellis' first game and shit. He was our first light skin before Steph Curry.
And compared to Steph
He
Curry,
was
not
slightly
like
darker than Steph, though.
You know what I'm saying?
He was
Compared to
darker.
Steph Curry,
He
he's not
darker.
even like
Yeah, he was darker, but he was our light skinned dude of the team.
He was like he was the homie on the team.
He was
bro.
the
That's-
first
that's
one
the
to
dude.
invent the tunnel shot, though.
He became
Yeah.
the face for a moment.
No,
Monte
facts.
became
Yeah,
the
Monte
face.
Ellis was the face of the Warriors for a whole minute, and then Steph came through with him.
Steph
then
came
slowly-
under him and worked
Yeah, that's
his
what I'm
way
saying.
up.
And then worked his way up, and then Monte Ellis dipped out. We had drafted
Got
Clay.
traded,
We had drafted
yeah.
Draymond.
That boy Steph was drafted 11. And
Yep.
now here's the thing about Steph.
I thought he was 7.
A lot of
It
people,
was 11.
yes,
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
to 11.
Because Blake
Really
Griffin
small
got one.
guard. Yeah, it's really small guard. Literally no weight on him, no muscle mass. All he can do is shoot. That's how people felt about him. So drafted 11. With that, my guy, like, he worked on his game. Not to mention his dad was a 3-point specialist. So having that also helps. It kills me when people say he broke the game, because you can't break a game if you're fucking good at what you do. And
Fact.
he's really good at shooting threes.
You just got
Yeah,
other people
that's
now
what I'm saying.
trying to do that.
That's what I'm
now.
saying.
And they have not put in even half the work he's put in
They
to get
haven't.
to that.
They haven't, but they now everybody, even in middle school, niggas is shooting up half court shots, praying they Steph. My nigga, like, hey, y'all forget about the the inbound game. Y'all can get close, nigga. Y'all remember y'all can still go in, drive in, but they don't do that no more. They shoot from half court. shoot from behind the line, shoot from the other side, just to test their range. That's what I mean. That's what they mean by breaking the game.
They want to see if they can get it off, and I get it.
Then again, who don't want to test their range? But when you in the game, you shouldn't do that unless you have dead eye, nigga. Curry has dead eye. It don't matter. He's that nigga the greatest shooter alive. I don't care what nobody says. That nigga can make it anywhere. He dead eye.
Yeah, dead eye. I would say
it's a 2K. It's a 2K reference. 2K reference.
Dead eye is more so if people are trying to block your vision from the basket, and there's a lot of people trying to block his vision to the basket. It's happening to me on the court. Like, bro, I don't see you. I see the basket. Like, I see the basket. I see the hand right here. I see the basket. Like
that's all. Like, and it's like he don't even see the basket. He know where it's at.
Literally,
that nigga throw it up and turn around
and then turn around like, oh, it's in. Like it's already in. I gotta look.
I read it
again, y'all. That's work.
Yeah, and he's been putting work on. You see him putting work in with the handles, the shots. Like he practices on a regular basis. But I'm sorry, you were gonna say something about LeBron.
I was gonna say I was saying LeBron did score 56 though. You feel me?
Yeah, you know
he was the youngest. He was the youngest to do it, and now he the oldest to do it as well.
Yep. In his 19th season, he's also averaging more points than anyone else in their 19th season, including Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Kobe Bryant and Tim Duncan, 3 legendary Hall of Famers for right now.
That's pretty wild.
That just speaks to LeBron's greatness, bro.
LeBron could go to he really 40 if he wanted to.
He really could if he decided
really
to
go. He'll pull a Tom Brady. He'll pull a Tom Brady, bro. But he gotta. But like I said, he gotta play with his son.
He gonna play with his son for sure.
If they get a ring together, what? Oh my god,
he's done.
The Bronny boys. The Bronny boys. Nigga, what? That shit gonna be so big.
They'd have to go to another team to get a ring together, and they really wouldn't.
Tickets gonna be so expensive, bro. And then
what team do you think they're gonna have to go to? Because they're not gonna be able to go to the Lakers. Well, I mean, they could say it the Lakers. It's not like he couldn't be drafted to the Lakers.
They talking about he can go back to Cleveland, but they were talking about he not wanting back in Cleveland by the fans.
Oh no, the fans would love LeBron James back. You hear that?
He hasn't
an All-Star game,
and he even said he hasn't ruled Cleveland out anymore. Like he will go back.
I'm not trying to make it a whole big deal again, like the decision. Y'all remember
keeping it a buck, bro. Keeping it a buck. And quote me on this one because there's been a lot of sports predictions that I made that have come true. The latest one was the Rams winning the Super Bowl, but you feel me? I'm a Rams fan, so you can attribute that to being biased. Right. One that I did call that has nothing to do with being biased is our trade for Matthew Stafford from Jared Goff. I told a few people that it happened. No, everybody didn't see it coming. So with that, the New York Knicks.
Next year?
You think they would? They would go to the Knicks?
I think Bronny's going to get drafted by the New York Knicks.
I mean, that would be a franchise he could bring some life to. It will be kind of.
When is he eligible for the draft?
That is a good question because Bron's free agency is up in a couple of years. So could be a couple of years, really.
How old is Bronny?
Bronny's 18, I think.
Yeah, 17.
Yeah,
and LeBron 37.
Yep. Yeah, he's 17.
Had him at 20 years old. Okay,
bro.
Not bad.
I mean, he was making the loot.
Hey, you had the money, right? You could.
Yeah,
he was making the money.
Let's do it. Shoot, I probably would have some kids right now if I could support it.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, when you, bro, yeah, like definitely.
Yeah, to keep it a buck, man.
No,
I feel
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I feel even though there's a lot of LeBron hate out there for his like pouty antics, I'm not a fan of that neither. But I personally feel we are gonna miss that man in the NBA just because of the crazy shit that he's done. Like there is no other 37-year-old doing what he did. Udonis Haslem, Jared Dudley. He's not even 37. He's
LeBron has his own greatness. He formed his own lane, just like Kobe did. You feel me? Just like AI had his own lane. Never got a ring, but he got Hall of Fame. You feel me? Michael Jordan.
Bro,
we formed their own lane. You feel me?
All these guys, bro.
Wilt Chamberlain formed his own lane. Only nigga to really score 100 points in the game. Like,
bro, he's a different animal. That boy was just he was tall.
That's straight, but that's straight inside game, bro. And literally that before the shot, like Curry had different game over time. Niggas ain't never gonna hit 100 points in the game.
It's too hard. It's entirely too hard.
No, it really is.
Well, actually, it's not hard. It's actually not hard.
Unless you got
Coaches
you an
won't let
8 foot. Unless you, yeah, coaches won't let you.
Because
Yeah.
Clay was on track to do that.
Yeah, he was.
How many points he hit? What's Clay most points in the game?
60, I think.
67?
67?
Between 60 and 70.
Yeah.
We'll say that. I can't remember the exact number.
What-
Kobe put up 81.
Okay, right.
And and Phil Jackson pulled him out the game, but there was like probably 5 minutes left in the quarter, so it is what it is.
How much did LeBron put up?
LeBron, I think he's only had probably 160-point game.
Okay.
He's never surpassed Kobe. Kobe, or Jordan for that matter.
Kobe
has a 69-point game.
Kobe was stupid for that commercial. 81.
81 hours, please.
That was hilarious. 81.
That nigga
Like, it's a
was
joke.
childish.
He
in
knows
that
what I'm talking
commercial.
Nah,
Oh,
the
Jalen
funny
Rose
part is
is
Kobe
hot.
is like Jordan, except he's a little bit more humble about it. He's at least nicer about it. He's like, because he's confident. And
Jordan
cocky
was
as
a
hell.
businessman, bro, that knew how to play basketball.
No, facts.
And he made his fortune off of basketball and then took it over to shoes and made niggas still buy them shoes to this day.
Right.
Same shoes getting released.
Just same. Nah, facts.
He's
I
at
want
least
some
putting
more
out
of
different variations now.
Different variations, of course, but he was the first one to really do that. Same course, he changed the culture. Air Jordan impacted the culture.
Shout out Taker Hatfield. We don't get those shoes without the designer. We don't.
Exactly.
Because he almost went to Adidas.
You're right.
Almost did it. Almost did it.
But your 30 seconds
So-
passed, James. Sorry, Terry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was just wondering what else are we watching? Because we touched on Kanye and Genius. What else are we watching out there?
We'll get right back to that after these breaks.
Coming back at you live from Atlanta, Chicago, and not Chicago. It's us, Free Zones.
Put your hands up.
Put your hands up. Oh yeah.
But family is important, bro. Ain't nobody really gonna have your back.
Like family.
Hey, we had a discussion. Consensual sex, consensual baby. Nigga.
That does not mean I'm not wholesome. I'm wholesome.
Have we deemed cheating as okay, or has it just become easier to get away?
We are dealing with technical difficulties. We have some nonsense coming through.
On my job, working strong, hyper focus.
I ain't no tender hoe, bro. You can't hit this the merge like. I'm up on 10, I'm only 10 away. You talk reckless on this phone. I say it to my face. Girl, this ain't no damn facade, and we ain't playing games.
We're back with more shenanigans and conversation topics for your very, very interested ears and eyes.
How'd I end up down here? What's happening?
I don't know.
That's
What
a great
happened?
question. Maybe it's the way I put us back in. But hey, what's up?
Man.
Was
Yeah,
good,
it kind of
was
fits
good.
though. It kind of fits your thing. Like you sitting kind of like straight. Matter of fact, me and Curtis should switch. Because I'm facing this way, he's facing that way.
I am.
I wonder if I can. Oh, I can. Oh. Yeah,
Finessed.
That nigga.
there we go.
Finessed.
There
All
we
right,
go.
bet. So what else are we watching, bro?
What to watch this week? That's a good question, Curtis. You already know what I'm on, bro. Batman was fire. Batman was the best Batman film that I've seen, which is funny. It's like me saying Spider-Man is the best Spider-Man film I've seen. It's just like, no, the Batman, the movie, the Batman.
Yeah, bro.
Great
I
movie.
knew that one was gonna be raw. I knew, bro. Robert Pattinson is a great actor, bro.
Dog, he really is. And the funny part is,
Gotta
it
go see it, man.
don't even
Still
lean
gotta
too
go
much
see
on
it.
his acting, and there's plenty of it in there. But it really just leans on like the world, the aesthetic, the story, the sound design. The sound design of that Batmobile, I was like, damn. It sounded like the only thing I can really compare it to is, did y'all see the 2014 Godzilla movie in theaters when it came out?
Not in theaters, but I
No.
saw it and was like,
Did y'all watch it on at least something with good sound at all? Obviously, the movie was alright.
Yeah.
You know the sound of Godzilla when he's about to do that beam out of his mouth? and you hear it charging up before.
Yep.
It was very similar to that, except like kind of smaller and more compact, and like in a jet engine kind of a way. It was really raw, like just him
What, the
starting
Batmobile?
up, yes, literally just him starting up his damn car. You was like,
You
oh
felt
shit.
it.
Nah, like for real.
That's hella funny.
There's a scene where he's about to chase the penguin, and that's like you don't even see him get to the car. They kind of pulled off like they did in the Batman Begins, where it's just like off in the back and you hear it turn on.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
you hear it turn on, like you really like you look and it's like, oh,
like it's going down.
it's going down.
It's
That boy
going
came and
down.
ran through his car. Was over. I mean, not to spoil nothing about the movie, but it's really good. Y'all should check it out.
Yeah, I gotta go see it. Don't say nothing about it. I gotta
Same,
go see
same.
it, bro.
Yeah, please
Same.
go
I'm
watch
gonna go
it.
see
Please
it.
go watch it in the
Incredible.
theater. I was talking to them earlier about this, and it's a thing where it's actually very simple. I mean, if you don't have the money, you don't have the money. If you just don't like spending money at theaters, I get it. But watch the movie where you could at least be like, immersed in the world. If you know
I
somebody
got
with home theater,
KRKs right here, or
No,
these
yeah, go ahead,
surround
yeah.
headphones.
Yeah,
I
that's-
hear everything.
but you go get a bigger screen than that. But go to your homie got like a home
I
theater.
got two
Go to-
monitors right here.
Go there. Or if you can just scrounge it, there's plenty of theaters only charge like $7. I got an AMC theater around
That's
me.
just
It's
a
like
matinee.
but
I
hey,
always hate going to the theater in the daytime and then
Really?
coming out and it's still bright. I'd be like, God damn.
I'd be mad if I went in the daytime and it wasn't bright. Like I still want it to be bright. If I go in the daytime, I want to have more like daytime to do other daytime things.
Definitely.
I want to see a movie at night. I'll just go out later in the night.
But that's how long is that movie, bro?
It is 3
Like
hours.
2.5?
It's a 3-hour movie, and let's not act like we haven't watched 3-hour movies before, my nigga. We literally sat through
Yeah.
3 Lord of the Rings films 3 years straight. I don't
Who
want
is
to hear
we?
from nobody.
Who is we?
I sat through one and was like, no,
I sat through
can't.
one and not again.
Did you watch any of the rest of them?
I watched the first one and then the
Oh, y'all
rest
don't finish
DVD.
Lord of the Rings shit?
No, I don't even know.
I
what
watched-
happened in that shit.
I watched Return
the
of the
Two
King.
Towers. Yeah, Return. Is that the one? The Two Towers one?
No, that's Two
Well,
Towers.
No,
Two
one
Towers.
is
Return of
called
the King
The Two
is
Towers.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's-
so I
that's
watched
two.
the Two Towers one.
Dang.
You know, I seen Return of the King and was like, I'm not watching The Hobbit. I'm not watching
Yeah,
Hobbit
yeah.
2.
It's not my
Nor
shit, bro.
3,
It's not
nor
my
the
shit.
only
other
watch
Lord of the
Hobbit
Rings?
because it's small.
Yep. It's up there. It's up there with Star Wars, bro, and Star
Yeah.
Trek.
But is
I'm
it
just not
so? Is
into
it the
that, bro.
material or is it the length?
I would say it's more so the material because Spider-Man
Okay.
was damn near just as long, and Endgame was too, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
Bro, them
Spider-Man
movies are
was damn near
amazing,
3
bro.
hours. Endgame was
Yeah,
like
like
3
they
hours.
captivate the attention. They want
Well,
more.
that's
Like,
the
I
thing.
would
That's-
sit there and do
That's
that.
people's differences. It's like most people don't like watching movies that don't have a whole bunch of like huge fight scenes and blockbuster laughs and stuff like that. And most of it comes to superhero films, and it's kind of like, and I love Marvel, trust me, I really do. But people kind of always like, it's not like a Marvel movie. I'm like, nigga, it's
But
supposed to be
that's
like
the
a
thing,
Marvel
I've
movie.
watched
It's
a
not
lot
not
of
all
movies.
movies. Not all movies are supposed to be like Marvel movies. Some movies
You're
just
right,
the
but that's
movies
what I'm
they
saying.
are.
I watched a lot of movies, and that's what I'm saying. Those type of movies, I watched a lot of sci-fi movies. I like Stormtroopers more than I like Star Trek. I mean,
yeah, of course.
Star
Well,
Wars. You feel me?
Stormtroopers
Like,
are Star Wars though.
But I'm talking. Was it?
Is it?
No, it's a different movie
You mean
named
Starship
Stormtrooper.
Troopers?
Oh,
Starship Troopers. That's probably
Yeah.
what it is.
Well, yeah, that's fire as hell. I mean, that's just
That
a dumb
one.
like shoot 'em up.
And
movie.
this is a dumb little movie. It is a shoot 'em up.
Yeah.
But I like that more than I like the story of Star Wars.
When was the last time you
First
watched
off,
Starship Troopers, though? I'm gonna keep it above. When's the last time you sat through that movie?
Probably about sometime last year. I watched that shit last year.
All right.
How high?
I be digging through the crates of some movies, bro. I be going back
Hey,
to watch some
listen,
old
digging
shit.
in
I watched
the
Blazing.
crates.
I watched Blazing Saddles again because I was trying to find that
that's good.
sample. I was trying to find that sample. Where are the white women at? And I went back to Blazing Saddles to watch it again. That shit was hilarious, bro.
Nah, it's some good old movies.
Like, so it's a lot of old movies out there. I'm really,
Well,
I really could
only
be a
reason
movie
I
fan.
asked is most people are really complaining about it being 3 hours, and I was surprised. So I don't remember it. I didn't remember it was going. I didn't know there was going to be 3 hours. I knew it was going to be longer, but not 3 hours. The only
Yeah.
reason I had an issue with it is because I had to pee towards the end, and I'm like, dang, I ain't trying to
Yeah.
miss nothing.
But
If I
that's
had to
what
pee,
I'm
I wouldn't have cared.
but-
You
But
didn't
that's
even
what I'm
realize it
saying.
was 3 hours.
3 hours, bro.
But once again, it's not like people haven't watched 3-hour movies before. I mean, even if you didn't watch
You're
Lord of the
right.
Rings, you've
You're
watched
right.
3-hour movies.
But
before.
now, but it's just crazy because now we have the ability to watch them in the comfort of our own home.
And it's not
With
only that.
everything-
you have
access. I can press pause and then I can join back in.
I
Run
was
to the
also thinking about the
bathroom.
fact that we're in the era of
digital
now, like,
age. It's right
we're
now.
in the immediate, like, I want
Exactly.
what I want.
I'd
now,
rather go to
or
the
in-
movies in the metaverse than go to the movies now.
Why?
I'm like, because it's nigga. Didn't somebody get killed at the last Batman screening? The first one before this one.
2012.
What?
The Batman,
You mean a
that
decade
last
ago?
movie. Yeah, it don't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah.
Nigga, last time.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Had
If-
hella
if-
hype.
If there
Niggas
was
got
another
shot.
Batman movie that was gonna make people do that, it would be this one.
But if
Hopefully
they
not.
go in the, but that's what I'm saying. A lot of shit's gonna move to VR. We are gonna be in the comfort of our homes. You're gonna be out there, live your world, go to the house, whatever. But when you come back home, and you get on a computer. Your computer is gonna be a VR headset.
Yeah, but I'd rather have the difference between, like, I like being in the house and stuff. I would rather have, well, two things. One, I'd rather have the difference between, like, going outside and actually socializing.
I mean, you can do that too.
Wait, and then being inside, and then, like, you know, just having my time to relax and everything.
Yeah.
And importantly for me, it looked like, going back to the film thing, like, being in a theater, like an actual physical theater, is like a whole experience. Like, you know, the seats, the noise, watching it with other people, hearing their reactions, you know, your reactions, their reactions, the same thing. It's like the size of the screen, the sound design that you could really properly hear because it was made for the theater experience, kind of a thing. That's my whole thing.
I'm just saying, the first metaverse movie theater screening gonna be dope as hell.
It is. The only thing it's not that I don't like it, but it's something that I know I can do without, is audience reactions. Like, just like you said, you want to be immersed into the movie. So for me, like, I got surround sound TV right here. I could turn off all the lights, get that surround sound popping, and not hear nobody else, so I can
Get
hear
into
everything about the movie. As opposed to just when they cheering and bruh's talking, and it's like, yo, this is some important dialogue.
Nah, facts. Yeah, I feel you on that. There's like ups and downs to it.
Unless I was in an empty theater by myself, that's the
I'm
only
not
way
saying
I
I
like
go to
going
the movies to watch
Like,
every movie I see. That's for damn sure not you. Like, there's a lot of stuff I'll wait to go straight to streaming. It's a lot. I go to the movies for like specific films that I go for. But when I go. Like, well, I guess you can pick and choose. It's not like I'm spending money to go to the theater all the time. Like, Batman, I wanted to see. Of course, I had to go see Spider-Man. I wanted to go see Eternals in theater, so at that point I do like going to the movies. But I'm seeing Doctor Strange over the night in theater. I mean, there's movies I'm about to go to the movie theater.
See, like I said, the last movie I saw in the theaters was Black Panther.
Have you seen Spider-Man yet? You watched Spider-Man.
Damn,
you watching the theater
from the comfort of my home.
Dang, bro.
And it was the perfect. It was the perfect copy. Like, I hate to say it. It was the perfect way. It looked just like that shit. And I had these speakers surround sound. I was sitting back watching that shit. I was really into it.
It's gonna sound hella funny. But it's really mostly only black people who are like, yeah, dog, I'll just bootleg this shit. Or like, nah, I'll see this movie when I see it. Like, not a
bro.
Like,
it's white people who create these sites. Nigga,
is there white people that create the sites?
Yeah.
Bro, yes, bro. It's white people, Asian people. Bootlegs is always.
Oh yeah, no.
Black
shit.
people just get accused of using all the shit that everybody else uses for free.
I ain't accusing nobody, man. I'm just talking about first-hand view most of the time.
But I'm just saying, everybody uses shit.
To be honest with you, bro, when I was growing up, I was one of the only families that actually had actual DVDs bought from like the store. A lot of other people literally just had booklets of this like straight up bootlegs of film.
Hell yeah, we bought a bootlegs from the nigga that came into the barbershop.
I'm not judging nobody for it. I just know like a lot of.
I had so many DVDs, and I still do to this day.
I got some back at the house in Cali, bro.
Only got a few.
I found some clean in the garage, bro. It's ridiculous.
They got the poster and back.
Yeah.
Credits right here. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, I used to every time I went to the barbershop, bro. What, $5 for a movie? Yes, sir. Which movie we looking at?
I don't know. Even there for me, it's like if that ain't because I'm not.
Come on, man.
I watch
Pulp
things that aren't
with it.
paid for sometimes. Oh no, that's nice. Oh yeah,
Come on.
that's nice. Now that's
the
still right.
collector's edition.
I'm saying.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, you
Come
still
on,
got a
man.
nice edition. You still got the
collector's
official.
edition?
You still got the official one.
Yeah.
Come on,
So, yeah,
son.
yeah.
Like, bro,
And for me,
That ain't no
if
bootleg
I'm
though,
watching,
but that's
and
not
keep
no
it a buck.
bootleg.
And once again, if I am
That's
watching
straight
something
DVD
at home, I
collection.
do want that whole setup. I want the box. I want the disc. I want the director's cut. I want the little pamphlet and all this stuff. I want the behind the scenes. And it's not that I won't watch a movie at home. I do it all the time. I would rather first see it in a theater and then get that experience. So that version of the movie's in my head like that, and then I could watch it at home and see if I missed anything or if it gives me a different kind of. You know what I mean?
I don't want to spend the money and end up hating the movie.
But I mean, you gonna like spend the money and hating on something eventually.
I don't want to spend the money. Get me some popcorn. Spend me $30 on snacks and shit and chill.
$30 on snacks and shit, but
bro, prices in movie theaters are expensive.
Nigga, don't buy anything in the movie theater outside of your movie.
God forbid you got a date, man. God forbid you got a date. You like to pay.
Yeah, I would. But I would also have allocated that money for that date though.
We finna hit up that motherfucking drive-through and we finna go to that store, pick up some snacks.
I'm not finna do that shit, bro.
Well, one. Let's all just be clear. You have a very clear choice of not spending money at the movie theater if you don't want to. You could just buy your ticket, go see the movie. And
that's what I'm saying. I don't want to see a movie and then I'm end up like, well, that movie was trash. I gotta watch this at home. Nigga, God forbid I fall asleep in the theater.
There's rare times that I've actually experienced that. I'm usually like, all right, this looks like it's gonna be good. I'm gonna see that. Most of the time, if it's gonna be something that's really bad, I could peep that from like a mile away. I'm like, yeah, nah. I'm good. I look at the title.
So the movies I know are gonna be fire, which are the ones, of course, I want to go see. I will buy the ticket for that. But then there's ones where it's like, as soon as I come out, I'll look and be like, oh, I heard about this movie.
Yeah. Facts.
Let me walk up here. What's going on?
I used to always double dip.
Now it's harder though because you got them seats that are like. I mean, not all the seats are taken.
It's only premiere seats that are taken. After that, like when they're just in theaters, go up in there.
No, actually, a lot
go
of
up in there.
Just out here in Atlanta, a lot of the theaters are just been like they switched it out where they have like all the seats recline, they heat up, and they all are like reserved seating. So and it's not like more expensive. It's like literally all of them. Like when you buy your ticket, like hey, pick your seats that you're about to sit at, and that's the seat you're gonna take. So it's a little harder to do that nowadays. Now, not all the time when they're, they like that the movie is like full, so you could sneak in. But
yeah,
that's something I like about it too, because now I don't have to rush and like make sure I get good seats. Like, no, I reserve these seats. I'm gonna get here when I get here, and then
exactly.
Excuse me, you're in my seat.
I'm trying.
Hey, I'm not rushing y'all or nothing, but I do have to get off in 20 minutes or so.
20 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he did say he had a test. My man gotta get that education.
I know. Education.
And plus we also gotta get a proper time frame down for the podcast, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody keeps adding stuff to his dang schedule, but yeah.
My schedule is what it is this last semester of school.
I mean, it is
last semester.
I gotta change the thing now. I gotta change it on the back. I'm just gonna say we'll stream when we stream. We will stream when we stream. It'll at least be one
pop up.
So you better
pop up Jeffrey show.
Be here, so you better be here.
Pop up. Yo.
It's the pop up. What's up? Oh gosh.
Yeah, we popping up everywhere.
Nah, facts.
That's just what we do.
Yeah, my coffee done got cold.
Mm-hmm.
That's the worst, bro. Stale coffee.
All else I want to talk about is how much I'm nerding out on this game, Elden Ring. Outside of that,
ER.
Hey, ER is that the?
I got it. I got it, bro. I gotta
play
it. I gotta play it some more, bro. We gotta figure out how to shit work.
I think I saw how to do it on Xbox. I think it's a little simpler. And I want to fight that dragon with you. That first dragon I fought. It's pretty.
I'll try.
One thing I want to address with these guys over at whoever made this game, From Software, the ones that make Dark Souls and all that. Mm-hmm. Guys, make black characters. There were black people. Give us black hairstyles.
Black hair.
Mama's, bro.
Yeah. That's all I want is just black hair. I have a black character, but I just have him with some random long hair.
Bro.
You know what? The messages are all. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's what I really hate. They never made black.
My dude got a buzz
European games kind of do it sometimes. Recently, I think like CD Projekt.
Japanese games don't give a fuck.
Japanese games, yo, it's a lot of people who love the anime and manga you put out and love your culture, who look like me, look like the homies. We want to play a game and make a character that looks like us. Put some hair that looks like our hair.
My dude
don't just put that weird. Don't just put that weird dreadlock mop thing on our heads. Give me actual styles.
No,
they need to be like GTA 5. Him go crazy with the black hairstyles. They go crazy. They need to design 2K hairstyles because they go crazy.
No facts. I'm sorry, I kept cutting you off.
Everything.
Nah, I'm good.
I was really conscious about that.
But Elden Ring is a good game, bro. I definitely got to play it, bro.
It's hard.
I hate that I bought it on
Wendy.
my PC because I
I
haven't.
told you, bro, the day before. I was like, bro, just split it 30-30. We could play it on the Xbox. He was
that
like,
dirty 30.
I thought it was cross compatible. I should have did
I
my
know.
research.
That dirty
we all
30.
should, to be honest with you.
I thought I didn't do my
Everybody was waiting
research.
to buy it, to be honest with you.
All I
until
saw was the trailer, and I was like, oh, yep, new
they-
game.
with the homies, right?
And to get it, and I thought automatically, new world, 2022, everything's
Mhm.
cross compatible. Nope.
Mhm. Not here.
Yeah, so-
Not today.
That's how you know the developers of this game don't like their customers. They want them to suffer. That's why
Yeah.
they make their characters so fucking hard to beat.
Mhm.
Like,
But that's
it makes no
also,
sense.
it's not mass media RPG. It's not MMO RPG.
time, because it's pretty.
Well,
big.
this one is.
But it's not
All
mass
the Dark
media really
Souls-
because
all this shit they made
everybody's
is
not
big.
in the lobbies together. You can't run into people and
Oh,
actually
no, I see what
interact
you
with
mean.
different
I see what
characters.
you mean.
That's
Oh,
mass
yeah.
media online.
I think
You
they
can't
have
do-
a lot of different servers.
This is
going
just
on.
RPG. It's role playing with online capability.
They need to do
Feel me?
they just need to make dedicated servers to it. Maybe regional servers like they do in fighters. Regional servers would probably like fix that actually.
Like that's what I'm saying.
Like,
Imagine
like,
playing that game. Imagine playing Elden Ring, but you interact and then you can team up with other people and shit.
Yeah.
If you
Is
make
the
a
world
guild
big
or
enough?
whatever right
There's
there, and
enough
yeah,
stuff
the
in
world
that
big
world,
as shit.
bro. I just ran, because I saw the bears right now. I was fighting the bears, and I ran down to this weird valley area with a hella mist, and there's bigger bears, like a huge.
Bro, we gotta,
huge-ass
we
bear.
gotta figure it out, bro.
It's so
Bro,
much
how
stuff
long-
in this game.
What you gotta do tomorrow, bro? What's schedule?
I'm gonna wake up, work out. I just didn't work out today because I had a whole horrible knot in my back. But I'm wake
You
up,
off
work
tomorrow?
out. Yeah, I'm off tomorrow, so I'm gonna just be doing
My
some errands and
God.
stuff. But yeah, let's hop on some Elden. I'm about to hop on some Elden Ring after you when you're doing your test.
Yeah, well, I'm doing my test, and then we'll hop on Warzone later, and then tomorrow
Yeah.
I say we hop on Elden Ring.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Okay, so Busani, I'm gonna hop on Warzone, but I got a test to take, so that's gonna be like an hour and a half. I ain't gonna cap. That'll probably set me at
3 days.
12 o'clock. I'm gonna say 12 midnight my time, 1 your time. I'm gonna definitely
Yeah,
hop
'cause
on
you
James.
gotta
That's
be
1
done
your
by
time. That's
Yep,
11
cool.
Tamir time. Is y'all all gonna be up still?
Yeah. Ooh. What time is it now? 11:15. I'll be up.
8:15.
I will be up. I'm
Alright.
still fixing my sleeping schedule, so I will
Okay.
be up though.
Okay, play Elden Ring, bro.
I'm
Keep
about to.
figuring out the story.
Oh yeah, no. I'm
Do
Elden
some
Ring's
research.
gonna keep me on
Do
for
some
hours.
research on. I gotta look it up. Somebody, Busani said he copied Elden Ring next week. Good, so I can
There
have
you
somebody
go.
to
Oh,
play with
mamas.
on the PC with.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
There we go.
Yeah, once they do
Elden
this whole
Ring-
crossplay
Elden Ring
thing,
on this
they're,
side, we
they're
got it.
eventually going to do because they're not idiots. They're going to fix
Exactly.
it so we can do it.
But that's the
Yeah,
thing.
this was fire.
Tamir got to play by himself
For
because
now.
he got it on the PS5. You
Until
know what I mean?
crossplay. I mean, find some homies that play on PS4.
That's trash. That's trash though. But that's what I'm saying. You can't just run into people.
Yeah, I know.
You have to leave a
Chill out.
signature in the ground and maybe somebody is summing up in my lobby.
I was gonna say maybe somebody you know, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Peanut got
like,
it.
I
I
don't-
feel like this is a game that Peanut would have.
No, he doesn't.
No?
He been getting down on Pokemon, that new Pokemon arcade.
Man, if you like Pokemon, he would love Elden Ring.
He be picky. He's always been a Pokemon fan. I don't know about a medieval fan though.
Got
So,
you.
yeah.
I feel you.
But yeah, I do need to hop on
Yeah.
Elden Ring.
I think it's about time we called it. I have
Seems
a
like a nice RPG.
All good.
Yes.
We just saw.
Oh, okay, definitely.
Thanks for tuning in, y'all. It's been a good podcast. We got to make it a little bit short today. Kurt got to do his thing, education wise.
But that's also the thing. We need to pop in, pop out, and then pop back
Shit.
in and pop. Nah, I'm saying. But I'm just saying, like our
Huh?
time frame. I think between an hour, maybe an hour and a half.
That's solid.
We'll talk about this later. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
No,
He's right.
right.
Talk about
Yeah,
this later. Talk
you're
about
right.
this
You're
later.
definitely
Facts.
right.
We'll
All right, y'all, it's
we
been a good
do our
night.
own weekly meetings.
We're going to see y'all later.
Mr.
Pop Up
Mir.
Podcast, y'all. 3 zones. We're not in 3 zones anymore. Jeffrey's Pop Up Podcast. What's poppin' with y'all?
Hey, that's what we just added. Shit. Just
We'll see y'all next week. Coming back at you live from Atlanta, Chicago, and not Chicago. It's us, 3 zones.
Put your hands up.
Put your hands up. Oh, yeah.
But family is important, bro. Ain't nobody really gonna have your back. Like,
family.
hey, we had a discussion. Consensual sex, consensual baby. nigga.
That does not mean I'm not wholesome. I'm wholesome.
Have we deemed cheating as okay, or has it just become easier to get away?
We are dealing with technical difficulties. We have some nonsense coming through.
On my job, working strong, hyper focus.
I ain't no tender hoe, bro. You can't hit this the merge like.